I'm Doc Munger, and I was 23 at Pearl Harbor. I'd been in the Navy about 2 years and a half. I was a medic. The old term for a medic was a pharmacist mate. I don't think the word war ever entered my head. It never occurred to me, and I don't think any of my buddies, that they were going to fight a war. On December 7th, 1941, the world changed. It was a beautiful Hawaiian morning, about 8 o'clock, and suddenly we heard a buzzing across the mountains, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and we thought, well, what? They must be doing some kind of an exercise. We thought it was our own planes. But lo and behold, the planes got overhead. We looked at the wings, and there was the rising sun. But then we knew we were in trouble. When I saw the first Japanese Zero plane peel off and drop a bomb down the stack of the Arizona, I knew it was for real from then on in the war. And all hell broke loose. You can't convey to another person the situation as it really is in a mass bombing like that. The air is full of shrapnel, it's full of smoke, smell like burning gunpowder, vibration, and you have to experience that to ever know it. But it's not good. They sure did a bang-up job on our ships. I don't think they missed much of any of them. If you made it through the first hour in Pearl Harbor, you were home free. You had to be smart and lucky. Shortly after it got quiet in Pearl Harbor, and I knew the planes had left for a while, we started getting casualties by the truckload in our little medical unit, and we were doing what we could and with what we had, and I'll never forget, we had so many burns, and they're very, very painful. A burn is the most painful of one of the wounds. When we run out of beds, we used blankets and put them on the ground, and then we used run out of blankets, and we used our coats, our pea coats, and put them on the ground and put the wounded on them. We were out of morphine, and the doctor turned to me and he said, well, they'll have to suffer now. And I said, no. I said, let's get some cold water and splash on the wounds. He said, a good idea. And we did that, and that gave them some comfort. Now we had a job to do, did the best we could. We got very, very little sleep for 19 days. Look on the war as a history, and you will see that everybody loses in the long run. And if there's any way to negotiate out of a war or for not having it, do it. Like other things, the memory of Pearl Harbor will drift away. Like the Civil War, like the Spanish-American War, like the other wars. And people will be faced with the new challenges, and they'll forget about Pearl Harbor. There'll be a piece of Pearl Harbor with me all my life. I'll never get rid of that.